It's an awesome day to you, our lovely and smart real estate investors, wherever you're watching us across the world. I'm super delighted to welcome you to another insightful episode of Property Matters. In case you're coming across a video like this for the first time, welcome to my channel, and I'm glad you're here. Property Matter is a real estate YouTube talk show where we talk everything you need to know about real estate investment here in the beautiful city of Lagos, Nigeria. Do also subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I will see you immediately after this short commercial. Don't go nowhere. So on today's episode, I'm going to be talking about the recent trend, that has dominated the social media, which is the Igbo Must Go trend. And ever since this trend has been going on, a whole lot of people have expressed their concern. I basically have also, expressed my concern. So the Igbo Must Go protest. Should real estate investors in Lagos be worried? The Igbo Must Go protest. Will the Igbos lose their properties simply because they are not Yorubas or any other tribe? The Igbo Must Go trend. What exactly should be the watchword and guide for real estate investors here in 2024? Now, the first thing I must, say, and I want real estate investors to critically understand basically is that for some time now, Nigerians are beginning to find a common ground. They're becoming united, and of course, they are, trying to, expose and of course respond aggressively to some harsh economic realities. And you must understand basically that whenever anything that has to do with Nigerian is concerned, of course, you notice how some people came out en masse to protest. Of course, this is not a political talk, a political show, so I won't be going, extensively into that. But if you're a real estate investor, wherever you are, whether you're in Nigeria or you're in the diaspora, I believe you were once in Nigeria. Even before you left the shores of Nigeria, you have actually been spent some time in this country, and you have totally understood the way things are being done, and of course the way politics are being played in Lagos, Nigeria. Now, the reality basically is that some few individuals have been championing this cause of Igbo Must Go on Twitter, and it has, they've been able to, gather enough attention, and that is obviously what they've always wanted. But you need to understand basically that the voice and the channel and of course the effort of some few can definitely not overcome, the effort and the interest of several. What exactly do I mean by that? Now, the Igbo Must Go, basically, you should know that it has a political undertone, and it is being sponsored by some political elements who obviously want to plant the cord of disunity. And it is also delusional to think that some group of people can just wake up, and ask some set of people to leave, despite the fact that there is a section in the Constitution that also makes us understand basically that you, as a Nigerian, the Constitution protects your right, to own properties anywhere across the world. So the first thing you must understand basically is that the Igbo Must Go basically is political. So to an extent that it's political, I know a lot of people have expressed their concerns about it, and a lot of people are beginning to withdraw and of course stop their investments in Lagos. Now, the first thing I need to understand as a real estate investor basically is that if you have fall for that thing, you should know basically that you have been deceived. Deceived in the sense that, does that mean those people are not clamoring for the Igbo tribe to leave? Now, the first thing basically you need to understand is that when people make such political statements, you need to understand basically that it's due to the fact that the Igbo is one of the most industrious tribe, very energetic, innovative, and of course, to an extent, they are part of the wealthiest people in Lagos. Now, you also need to understand basically that the Igbo tribe have been able to carve out a niche for themselves in every profession they found themselves. Look at what Innocent is doing with the car, coupling factory in the east. Look at the recent developments that these people have brought to tech. They've brought to, so major contributions they've made to the economy. You need to understand basically that there's no way you'll be talking about economic development in Nigeria and you will want to rule out the contributions of the Igbos. To all my Igbos brother, everywhere you are across the world, you guys are a form of motivation to everybody. Now let's go back to property investment. Now, a lot of people, someone contacted me recently and said, I want to sell my property in Lekki Phase 1 because we honestly don't know what will happen. The truth of the matter is nothing will happen. The truth of the matter is that Nigeria are more united than ever. The truth of the matter is that some people who are trending this thing are just looking for what? They're just looking for recognition. Now, there's a part of the constitution that protects your rights. Despite the fact that Igbo, you are a Nigerian, you should also know that. And a Nigerian has his own rights. I know a lot of people say, this one that the court is being, manipulated to give some, verdicts that are not certain. That how can I be sure that the legal system will protect, the rights and of course the interest of the Igbo whenever people want to come, come for their property? The truth of the matter is that if you have bought your real estate following the basic process of the law, nobody can take your property. Although some people are still daydreaming in this reality that one day they will chase the Igbo'S and they will take over their plot of land or their properties in Lekki ones. You should understand that it's only a lazy individual that will have such thoughts. That obviously isn't possible. So I just want to make you understand basically that in as much as fact that you have bought your property from a reputable real estate company, there is a contract of sale, there's a deed of assignment that have rightfully transferred your ownership. Nothing is going to happen to your property. Should you stop investing? The only investment you should not do is an investment that does not have the right property documentation. If the documentations are not properly done, if your lawyers have not vetted the contract to see that some clauses in those investments are protecting you, you should not go into it. So if you can buy a property whose documentation have been done, you can have as many as possible. Now the truth of the matter is no government official have the monopoly of right to expel any tribe. You should understand that everything that is happening is political. Everything that is happening is sponsored, and obviously these are strategies to distract people from the main problem, which is harsh economic realities. So basically these are just I'll say that people championing this cause, people that are orchestrating for these things are like toothless bulldog who will keep backing and there's nothing they can do. Expectedly, we wanted the security agencies to go into actions and find out and fish out who these unscrupulous elements are, and of course make them face the wrath of the law, because what they are doing is a treasonable felony. It's a crime, and we believe that our security agencies will do the needful and get these elements so that they don't contribute menace to the development of our society. So should I still invest? Should I be scared? You don't have any reason to be scared, in as much as fact that Nigeria is still in existence. Nothing will happen to your property, and will Nigeria continue to be in existence? Obviously it will. You have your properties, you have your investments, it's a save. And should I already sell my properties because I don't understand what we're going on? Of course, it's not advisable you do so. Keep possession of your property, keep using it for what you can. Of course, like I said, Lagos is one of the best locations for profitable and secured real estate investment. Like I said, finally, ensure you follow the legal guidelines for property acquisition. Endeavor that the right documents are signed, endeavor that everything is being done in accordance with that. In as much as that is done, your investment is safe. Now, this is not a motivational talk. This is just a reality of what is happening, and this is for you to understand basically that as you are a Nigerian, you have a right to own properties anywhere across the federation. That right cannot be trampled upon by who you are, the tribe you are from, or the language you speak. So that obviously, yes, there've been some hatred towards the Igbo tribe, But should that make them stop investing? No. The HOI should even make them dominate more, because you see, the reason why these guys are making all these unnecessary sounds and agitation is due to the fact that majority of them are frustrated. Many of them have sold their family lands cheap and they've lost control over it. And of course, they are going to pay. If you own a property and someone wants to use your property, legally you can choose what to do with it. You can set the price for your rent, and that's one amazing thing about the Lagos City real estate market. The owner or the developer of the property has the liberty, okay, to choose, their price and set what they want to, remit from their property. So ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm going to drop today's curtain. If you have inquiries, if you have concerns, you want to ask further questions, my number is below the caption of this video. Do well to contact us. Remember, we'll respond as soon as we get your message. Bye for now, and God bless you.